So in addition to that, I think corporate governance has really seen a big change since you were on the commission last time in the early 2000s in regard to proxy access and how corporate secretaries and boards deal with proxies being solicited for various proposals. And recently, the DC Circuit Court in 2024 decision in ISS versus the SEC held that proxy voting advice does not constitute a solicitation under Section 14A of the Exchange Act, effectively eliminating the Commission's regulatory over-authority of the proxy advisory firms. This decision creates a significant oversight gap for an industry dominated by just two firms, both of whom happen to be foreign-owned, ISS and Glass Lewis, which control 95% of the proxy advisory market for institutional investors. Glass Lewis recently announced it will offer open quote, custom voting frameworks, close quote, tailored to individual client preferences rather than applying a uniform policy across all its clients. This pivot raises a fundamental question about conflicts of interest, the methodology, transparency, and whether investors receiving this advice understand the basis on which it's being provided. Does the Commission view this new approach as sufficient, or does it underscore the need for a different regulatory direction?
Well, Mr. Chairman. Well, we are definitely looking at this whole ecosystem, with respect to corporate governance and shareholder proposals, and part of the problem, I think, is with these advisory firms is that they're more of a symptom of the underlying problem, and that's the weaponization of shareholder proposals and those governments sort of framework. So anyway, so we are actually actively looking at it, and that's part of the 3-point program to try to make IPOs great again and make it cool to be a public company again.
If Congress were to amend Section 14A of the Exchange Act to explicitly cover proxy advisory firms, how would the Commission use that authority? What would be the methodology to have a rigorous standard for transparency?
Well, I think mostly it's fiduciary duty and living up to what their standards should be. Both of them now, I understand, are registered as investment advisors, so we have a hook there. But again, we're happy to work with you all as you